I just saved your professional Nick, not to mention your patient.
Rubbish! This is about you getting revenge.
I'm doing my job.
Hey, head in. Or start planning your next move, because one more misdemeanor and you are gone.
This looks good.
How much?
2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms with landscaped courtyard. It's gorgeous.
Where is it?
George Street. So handy to work.
I already know we can't afford it. We need to look at places a bit further out. Look, I've marked a couple.
4 bedrooms? What do we want with 4 bedrooms?
It's not going to be just the 2 of us for very long, is it?
So you want us to move into a big old slum just so we can start having kids?
Not straight away, no, but it's about what we can afford.
4 bedrooms again, and only 1 bathroom? Do up. It'll be disgusting. I don't even know where it is.
It's about 20 minutes west of here.
Well, we don't have to go that far out. We're both earning good money. We can afford a reasonably big mortgage.
Not at the moment. We can't. That trip to India set us back quite a bit.
I'm sorry that I wanted to go and see my family and all of the people who couldn't make it to our wedding but who still gave us very generous gifts.
Most of which are still in their boxes cluttering up the spare room.
That is so rude, especially when I think about what your family gave us. Nothing at all in your father's case.
Greetings, old married couple. Taking a bit of time out from the house hunting, huh?
We're just finding it a little difficult to get on the same page.
He's on slums out west.
She's on dinky but outrageously expensive inner-city dwellings.
Tough one.
Yeah, best we tie Haw until tomorrow. We're meeting the mortgage broker. He'll set us straight. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm totally in the right. But Callum won't even listen to me because, like most of the guys in the hospital, he's gaga about Brooke.
Oh, come off it.
In his eyes, she can do no wrong. And I thought he rated me way better. You know, he's decided I've got it in for Brooke because I'm jealous. Is that what I'm like, is it?
No, but you are a bit OTT with Brooke. In your eyes, she can do no right.
Oh, so you think I've got it in for her too? Why am I the only one who can see? And how is it fair that she lies and cheats her way to the top? I call it like it is, and my job's on the line.
Well, then get it off the line. That is the most important thing. Forget about Brooke and focus on
Oh, forget she's not only a cheat, but she's bordering on incompetent.
Okay, this is when you start to sound unreasonable.
Here we go again. I'm obsessed with Brooke. You know, maybe I am, but I have a damn good
just
reason.
call it, all right? Obsessed or not. Brooke Freeman is taking up way too much of your time and energy, which needs to be put into your part 2s, yes?
Yes.
Evening.
Hi. He hasn't had a good day.
Next to your girlfriend.
Oh?
Let it go.
Some friction between you and Brooke. Just a bit. I won't pry. Hope it's not too serious. But it might help you to know she hasn't been having an easy time of it lately.
In what way?
I won't go into details, let's just say personal problems. Perhaps some mediation between you two might help.
Yeah, Callum's onto it.
Yep.
Oh, then I'll keep my nose right out of it.
Personal problems like what?
Well, don't look at me.
Oh, whatever. It's no excuse.
I tell you guys one thing I'm going to miss when you move out west.
No way.
We'll go inner city. This is damn fine food. How do you cook?
If you're looking for a housekeeper, apply elsewhere.
I take it that's a no then.
Yeah, they do say you can't expect your first home to be a dream home.
So we should settle for a hovel?
No, I'm only saying that we need to have realistic expectations.
You mean I do?
We need to cut our cloth, not overstretch ourselves.
Or we need to push ourselves a little bit. It'll only be a struggle for a little while, just until we both get better jobs.
I'm happy where I am.
You know what else they say? It's right up there, buying a house.
You know, on the stressometer.
Something you're definitely not going to miss.
Our robust debates. No more house talk, eh?
Except I'd really like to see that place on George Street. There's an open home tomorrow.
I really can't see the point.
It mightn't be as expensive.
I'm never buying a house.
I'm not sure I'm ever getting married.
Oh, it's way too soon to give up hope. There's got to be a dude with your name on him. In the meantime, you just have to make do as best you can.
Come on. Dishes, then I'm going home.
No. Dishes then.
But I'm not staying.
We'll see how we go.
No, me snoring away with the light on.
Yeah,
You don't snore.
You only know that because you're awake half the night, and that is the problem.
But the good, and it's very, very good, way outweighs me waking up a couple of times staring at the ceiling. So, come on. Stay with me, baby.
Oh, hey, it's you and Brooke again.
I might be feeling a little harassed if I gave a damn.
No, it's not about you this time. Whatever happened to Brooke Marsden?
Marsden?
Hang on. According to our source, Alice Piper's companion Brooke Freeman also has a dramatic past. The insider identified her as Brooke Marsden, daughter of Grant Marsden. If I was Brooke, I wouldn't have stopped at changing my name.
Whoa, check out the hair. But that's our Brookie.
What's going on?
Brooke Freeman, a.k.a. Brooke Marsden.
Yeah, I knew about that, but what's she doing in the paper?
Because of her dad.
Grant Marsden. Never heard of him.
Sounds like he did something a little bit naughty. I might go Googling.
Me too.
I bet you I can get more dirt than you can.
I'll give you 10 minutes.
5.
You're on.
Ready? Steady?
Your deposit was a lot healthier a couple of months ago.
We've had a few unexpected expenses since we talked last. It's still enough to get us in somewhere, though, isn't it?
Studio apartment, maybe. Or you go out a bit.
I don't think so. We need to get saving. I'm sorry we wasted your time.
Oh, no worries. It's all harder now.
We'll get back to you.
Sure. Bye, Shanti.
Bye. Should have said no to me going home.
I wouldn't have dared. And I didn't want to. It's going to take us a little longer to get ourselves a house here. That's all. We'll manage, though, don't you think?
Time's up.
No, hang on.
Time's up, buddy. Come on.
Grant Marsden made millions out of commercial property in the 90s.
Check. Number 5 on the rich list, 1993. But.
Charged with fraud and went down for 6 years.
Out in 3, and where is he now?
Pass.
Same.
Well, that means it's a draw.
Pathetic. A whole 5 minutes, and that's all the dirt you've got.
What else you got?
No, I'm not telling until I get my prize.
Oh, come on, it's not funny. You ripped off all these people.
Yeah, but I still won.
Yeah, well, so tell me.
Daddy was sent to the slammer, but rumour has it he managed to stash a few cool mil of his ill-gotten gains.
Which he's enjoying as we speak.
So to his wife and the gorgeous Brooke, rumour further has it.
Oh, look at what she wears.
Yeah, or designer. But
What?
I was having Joey's baby, so I'm not a big fan of rumour, but if she did have access to his millions, why would she bother working here? Laters.
I'd like an appointment, please.
Sure, at our community clinic.
If that's where Brooke Marsden works, yes.
No, you mean Brooke Freeman.
Yes, but Marsden's her name. Haven't you seen today's newspaper?
Is there an article about her?
Yes.
Oh, she didn't say anything.
Well, she wouldn't.
Right, well, she is with a patient at the moment.
I don't mind waiting.
Okay. Oh, you might be in luck. Just a minute. Dr. Freeman, this lady would like an appointment with you if that's possible.
It is, if you'd like to come this way.
Sorry.
Have you been here before, Ms...?
No.
I'll just need to get you on the books. If I could have your name.
Sybil Purcell.
P-E-R...
P-U-R-C-E-L-L. I thought you might know the name.
No, sorry.
It's one of many.
What can I do for you today, Sybil?
I hardly know where to begin.
In what ways have you been feeling unwell?
I feel anxious, stressed, angry, and full of loathing. And you haven't a clue who I am?
Should I?
Yes. And all the others.
Sorry, but why should I know who you are?
He killed my Darren.
Who?
He killed my husband and left me with 2 kids to bring up.
Who killed your husband?
Listen to you. Who killed your husband? Your father, that's who. Grant bloody Marsden.
You can't say that.
Thanks to Grant Marsden, we lost everything. Darren slaved his guts off to pay out our debts. Feed and clothe his kids. Stress got to him in the end. Heart attack on the death certificate. Your father as good as put a gun to his head.
Let's just stop this right now.
No! I've hardly enough to feed my kids, and I see you in the paper playing the little princess at some swanky bar.
I'm no princess, and what my father has done has hurt me too.
Oh, don't give me that. Your father killed my husband and stole my kid's future, and you're still this spoiled rich girl living the high life. And who's paying? Me and all the others your scumbag father stole from.
I would like you to leave, please.
I'm not going anywhere until I get what's owed to me and my children.
If you won't leave, I'll have to call security.
Oh, go on then. Have me dragged out of here. I'll scream murder all the way. Everybody's going to know just how disgusting and cruel you and your father really are. How many lives you've wrecked. And you're a doctor.
Hey, what's going on?
Your father was in prison and you could still afford to go to medical school? It was my money.
That's enough.
Don't touch me. I want every last cent of it back. I'm not...
Come on, let's go.
Get off me!
I don't want to hurt you, but you're coming with me.
Don't you know what she's done? My kids have got no chance. No uni for them. She owes us. We had a good life until her father wrecked everything. He only went to prison, but we...
So, out west or dinky?
Hey?
How'd it go with the mortgage broker?
Brilliant.
Yeah?
No. What's up with you? Didn't even have time for sleep last night.
Not quite.
Don't you just love a late start? Oops. Are the house wars still on?
Looks like it.
You're not looking too flash either.
No, I'm fine. Query, wrist fracture, typical 3.
Crack that whip. On my way.
Hey, just had a chat with PC Plod about Scott's beer.
Snap.
Same old questions.
They don't seem to be any further ahead.
No. And he was a pretty young PC Plod too. I was thinking, if I dissolve into tears right now, then he's never going to cope.
Why would you dissolve into tears?
Well, because he asked me about Tony. It's a whole 6 months.
Yeah.
I still miss her so much. And there's the whole unfairness. And what about you?
Yeah, I miss her. The hardest thing is just knowing how much Harry does.
But he's okay?
He's pretty good. Yeah, he's having a great time at Uncle Garth's.
So it's just back to your big old empty house, then?
What's this?
I'm checking up on you. I'm allowed to do that, right?
Yeah. I'm okay. Yeah, a bit lonely, but then I was a bit lonely before Tony died. 3 steps forward, 10 steps back. And it would always have been that way because basically we didn't love each other enough.
I don't think that was true for Tony.
We were never soulmates. We were never going to be. That kind of love just doesn't happen for some people. I doubt I'm even capable of it.
Oh, come on.
Well, I have had more than my fair share of chances, and I've blown them all.
Yeah, but you haven't given up.
Oh, you mean Brooke? Except I barely know her. And, if I'm going to be completely honest, I'm not sure I can trust her.
Oh, that doesn't sound too good.
Well, it's probably just me, but, I mean, she could only be in it for the money.
Well, of course, because you've got nothing else going for you after all.
There is a certain prestige attached to being on my arm.
She's a gold-digging, status-seeking trollop.
Well, she's looking for the real thing. If she had any sense, she'd look elsewhere.
Oh, if you've quite finished beating yourself up.
There is always a risk. And what if I'm taking that risk just because I'm a bit lonely?
My advice, stay upright.
Hey?
Don't go down on bended knee anytime soon.
She gave up the shouting pretty quick, so the whole hospital doesn't know. Yet. There is the thing in the newspaper. Didn't take me and Alice too long to find out who Brooke Marsden is. 5 minutes Googling and got the whole story.
You're loving every minute of this.
No.
You've been anti-me from day one, and now you've got all the dirt.
Well, only about your father. Well, mostly. Do you see anything of him?
No.
You guys in touch at all?
I don't want to talk about my father, thank you.
Hey, I was just trying to show you a bit of sympathy here.
Like hell.
Well, I was. You know, I get rid of the screamer for you. I came back to see if you want to talk about it. I was having a go working together as a team, which is what Callum wants.
Like, all of a sudden you want to be my buddy? After all the accusations and your aggro?
Okay, hit me with it.
Okay.
No, this.
Oh, so pretty, eh?
Alice Brooke Marsden. You know what this is all about, don't you? Of course you do.
My lips are sealed.
Why is it really awful?
No.
Then why?
She's right behind you.
Oh, this is a lovely photo of you. I saw that woman that wanted to see you. TK was taking her out. She looked very upset.
Just leave me alone, okay?
It's not that bad.
No. Big disappointment for Kip, though. Can't wait until we're gone.
If we stop the bickering, he might put up with us for a little bit longer.
There's nothing to bicker about now. Can't afford anything.
It's not quite as bad as that.
I'm not living in a shoebox or a shack way out in the country.
I found a couple of places that are a good step above that.
What, one of them is that 4-bedroom door.
Fine, we stay where we are.
Okay, we'll look at these places.
Only if you're going to view them with an open mind.
I am. Really?
Oh, hey, we should try sorting this.
What's to sort? You don't rate me, you don't like me.
We have our professional issues, but this is different. I don't think it's fair you're copying it for something your father did.
You'd be one of the few.
So what's the deal about the money he's supposed to have stashed away?
This is the money that keeps me in luxury while my father's victims suffer terrible hardship.
Well,
I can't prove there isn't a stash. It took years for the tax department to think that maybe there wasn't one. But not before their hounding drove my mother to a nervous breakdown. You've seen the car I drive. If you saw where I live, you'd believe me when I say I've not had a cent from my father.
okay.
Nice of you to take my word. But he wrecked a lot of lives, and he's not around, so...
So they come after you?
Happened in my last job, and now here.
So you left your last job because you were tracked down, found out? It's time to face these people, you know? Tell them how it is, or you'll be running away forever.
Get brave. You're right, I should. Thanks.
What about the photo in the newspaper?
You've finally done it.
What?
Pushed her too far.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
You have done nothing but harass her, TK. It's almost amounted to persecution.
Hey, no, did she tell you what happened today?
No, I haven't actually spoken to her, but that was waiting for me when I got back to the office. You cannot deny you've been a thorn in her
I'm not having
side.
this, okay? If you're not prepared to listen to me, talk to Brooke at least. Get the real story, okay?
What's going on?
Brooke has just resigned, and TK is trying to tell me it was none of his doing.
There has been some friction between you two.
Her resignation has nothing to do with that, okay? She was in the newspaper and then... Talk to Brooke.
Don't worry, I will do just that. In the meantime, recall what I said, TK. If anyone was going to be leaving, it wasn't going to be her.
Do you have this morning's newspaper?
Hey, you've worn him out, eh? What? Check it out.
No wonder ED's short-staffed. What are you doing up here?
Transferring a patient?
Oh, okay. It's just I'm trying to leave and I get a call that Kip's late back. Have you seen him?
Sorry.
I'll just have to wait until he gets back then.
I am definitely sleeping at my place tonight.
No, it hit me as I drifted off. One of those airline mask thingies you can have the light on and we'll both be snoring away.
No, it's not fair my problem becomes your problem.
So the answer is...
No more sleepovers.
wrong. And that doesn't solve the bigger issue, does it?
I should go see a shrink.
One possibility, but it is a major problem for me if you're not in my bed. So let's sort it together, eh?
You've heard?
Yeah.
You've come to try and talk me out of it. Forget it.
So, you've hit the papers. Only the social pages. You don't know the half of it till you've hit the front page.
Which you did thanks to your brother. Yes, it must have been very unpleasant.
Bloody awful. But quite liberating in a way when all your dirty laundry is out there. No more hiding, no more fear. Just living with it. till it becomes old news.
I've already had this speech from TK, and it's not working now either.
We're talking about the sins of the father. You have done nothing wrong.
But I am the only one left to bash. And what was your scandal? A little infidelity, so lightweight. And you already had your brilliant career and money. It just does not compare, Chris.
No, it doesn't. Running away is not the answer.
It's not just the past I'm running away from.
What else?
Just leave it. I am never going to be old news. My father has hurt too many people. They want blood, and I don't blame them.
Brooke.
I am disappearing. I just can't take it anymore, and you've got no right to try and stop me.
And it's only 2 minutes away from the motorway. Best house we've seen by far in our price range. You liked it, didn't you?
I liked the house. Hated the street. Especially that dog. It wouldn't stop barking.
We can do something about that.
What? Shoot it? And that house on the corner, I'm sure it was a tinny house or a P-lab.
I lived in a pretty dodgy street. I survived it okay.
You did all sorts of bad things. It was the army that straightened you out. Just imagine, if we ever have kids, they'll either end up on drugs or savaged by that horrible dog.
Your open mind didn't last long.
I'm still prepared to compromise, just not that much.
You're not prepared to compromise at all. I'm the one who's been doing that ever since we started looking, which is a bit rich.
Why?
It's mostly my money that's buying a place. It should be mostly my choice.
You'll be okay at your mother's?
It'll only be for a little while.
You have a plan already?
Just to get right away. Ideally London, but that's a bit of a dream. Right, that's it.
I really think you should give yourself more time to think about this. Giving up the job and so on.
That woman today will be the first of many beating a path to my door. No way am I sticking around for that.
Will it make any difference if I ask you to stay?
I've not really been getting the feeling...
We're early days, yes, and I have been a little cautious. But I really don't want to lose you. I know things are tough for you, but they will get better. I'll do my best to make sure of that.
Unless you stand guard at my door, I'm not sure there's much you can do.
What if it was my door?
Sorry?
Well, come and stay with Harry and me.
You wouldn't be asking if today hadn't happened.
No, but it did. And I'm not really saying come and shack up. Rather, you'd be a house guest with your own room and all the independence you'd want.
I'd be your lodger.
Well, a little more than that. I mean, we'd carry on seeing each other as we have been. That is, if it suits us both. I really want to help you get through this bad patch and give you some security and support. What do you say?